Hi, my name is Jamie Anderson, and I have joined the Excelsior Classes to teach your students how to be better communicators. One of the classes that I have taught since 2012 is speech communications online, in the online environment, but it can translate into in front of an audience because we don't want our children to get in front of an audience and freeze up because they've never done this before. And so in 15 weeks, I take your student through a series of exercises and writing experiences and studying the great communicators and what they have done in simple ways to help students be better communicators. I would like to invite you to have your students join me to do this. I've had hundreds of students that have gone through this class, and they said that afterwards they were surprised how much they enjoyed the class. We do look at great communicators, but we also get up in front of this little dot and speak. And I show them how to do that with confidence and with charisma and with passion. But they also need to also give a speech in front of a live audience. And I like to tell them about some of the things that I've done that were mistakes, so they don't make those mistakes. I tell them about how when I was in high school, I had written an after-dinner speech and memorized it, went to competition, got through one layer, went to the next one, stood up in front of the judges, right in the middle of my after-dinner speech. My mind went blank. And I didn't know where my speech was, and I stood there for a very long time. And so I tell them that I survived, and they can too, no matter what mistakes they make. Another thing that I do is help students to put out a student-run newspaper. Since 2013, I've been doing that. I have the privilege of working with about 10 to 15 students every year, and they put out a newspaper that is unbelievably polished and interesting to read. And so I invite your students to come along with me to do this. It doesn't matter if they want to be in journalism or any writing. I've had students that have been pilots and math majors and a variety of majors, and they come together to produce this newspaper. Some of them may be design people, some of them may be copy editors, and they may just learn how to work together in a team environment. And they take those skills and go off to college or career, mostly to college. And I love hearing back from students as they tell me how much that experience has meant to them in what they do in college. I've worked at radio stations in Iowa and Minnesota. After that, I moved to Colorado and worked for a national trade association for about 12 years. And then God called me home to raise our three sons. And that's how I got into homeschooling when we were raising our sons in Michigan. And God just keeps calling me to different things. In September of 2019, I got a call from our local adult contemporary radio station, and they asked me if I wanted to be the morning co-host. And I said, sure. So I get up at some crazy hour of the morning to go work at radio and then come home and teach online. And I love to share those experiences with my students. And so I encourage you to sign your student up for a class, and maybe together we can let the great communicators continue to teach us some valuable lessons. I hope to see you soon. You can reach me at Jamie Anderson at excelsiorclasses.com.